Hey everyone, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More, and many of you might remember this property. It is one of 3 houses at the compound. So the compound was a property I bought a few years ago. I paid $410,000 for 3 houses plus a commercial property right there, the glass building, and when it rains, it gets a little messy out there. But we ended up doing cash for keys on 2 of the properties, did an eviction on another property. Unfortunately, we had to kick out the tenants of the commercial property who ran a car repair business because the town would not allow that type of business there. Now we use it for storage. But we had a call about the compound over the weekend. Actually, someone came in and said one of their trees got struck by lightning. So we drove over there to see what was going on, how bad the damage was, and we'll show you that here in just a little bit. But the compound itself has been a pretty great property. I know a lot of people thought it was absolutely crazy to buy this one, including some people who work with me. But after remodeling the houses and getting them rented, it's been a pretty cool investment. And we've refinanced most of all the loans on it. So it does make money. It has a ton of equity, and it's been a pretty easy property to manage as well. We still have, well, I think we had to re-rent this property once. All the other tenants have stayed there for a couple of years. And now we're at the point where rents are actually quite a bit lower than where they should be. And we might have to consider raising rents just a little bit, not all the way up to market rent, but just a little bit. And the property in itself is probably worth close to $900 to $1 million right now. And yes, we spent quite a bit of money fixing up the houses, but the city had wanted us to tear down everything and build like a high-end retail lofts and different stuff. We definitely did not do that. But let's get to the what the property looks like now. And that is the tree in question. So we'll see how it looks here after possibly being struck by lightning. And then, yeah, this was the eviction aftermath. It was a crazy one. One of our craziest evictions. Had so much stuff, just stuff everywhere. And they had actually moved it across the street for about 3 weeks, so they got kicked out there, then moved across town to another lot for about 3 weeks, so they got kicked out there. But that was an interesting one. I'll have a link to that below in the comments. And yeah, it was a very weird property. That possibly a murderer was caught here. The police called it the compound because of all the crime that was committed here, but we've since cleaned it up, and it's way, way nicer. So we're headed to one of our old favorite properties, the complex. No, the compound. Sorry, get them confused. Which, oh, there's a truck parked there. That's kind of weird. Or maybe they're delivering stuff. But that house, the house back there, is supposedly, oh, there it is. A tree got struck by lightning and fell down. So, there it is. It is a large tree. And looks like it's partially dead. That maybe lightning saved us some money in cutting down this tree. But it supposedly took down some Excel power lines. You can see a power line right there. Yep. So, that is a pretty big tree. We had some huge lightning the other day. So I guess that's... Did it get struck by lightning or did it just fall down?
They said it got struck by lightning, but I don't know. Is it real windy?
Yesterday?
No, when did it happen? Did they say? Yeah.
I don't know if they said.
So after looking at everything, I'm not sure if it was lightning or if the tree just fell down. We did have some crazy wind as well, but we'll get that tree cleaned up and repaired. And that was not a power line down, that was a cable line. The power line was taken out, as you can see, but Excel came, cut the wires, capped those off. So they will hopefully come back and get this fixed up here soon. And here's that first video. There's the tree right there on the left. So when I first bought the property, it wasn't in bad condition or looked that bad, but obviously I wasn't showing the complete top of it either. So it does need some work now. So that is one of the danger of owning rental properties in general, is you can have big trees that come down in storms or just trees that are very old. And sometimes you don't always know which trees are going to break or come down. So it's a good idea to try and keep your trees not right next to your house. And this one could have fallen on the house if it fell the right direction. And that obviously would have been very, very bad. Hopefully, obviously just because someone could have gotten hurt, but also done a lot of damage to the property. So we'll get that tree taken care of. There's a couple of other trees we saw there too that need some work, so we'll get that done as well while we're at it. And yeah, this has been a pretty cool property, even though it started out very, very rough, like so many of my properties do, including the laundromat that we're working on right now, and which is looking better and better every time we go there. So, all right, love the likes, love the comments, love the shares. Keep those coming. We'll have updates on the compound every once in a while, on the complex and the Ocho, and of course the laundromat and liquor store and all our flips too. So thanks for watching. Be back soon.